Welcome to Candy's Crafty Stitching. My name is Candy and this is Miko, and she has decided all of a sudden that she is going to help me film today. Yes, hi Miko. She's a pretty girl. We are going to move her out of the camera. She's not going to be very happy with me. Okay. I was not going in. She's going to hop up in front. Miko, you are totally video bombing and stealing the show, and she says everybody wants to look at me better anyways. Okay, but I need to show them the product you are standing in front of. Yes. So I wasn't going to do this in order, this order, but as you can see, I have fur babies and these bags are black. And I was worried about them getting hair all over them. And when I don't have my snowshoe Siamese who wants to decides she wants to be a princess. Hold on a second. I am going to pause this video and okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. She picks the one time to hop into the camera, right? So I got a package yesterday I was so excited about from Ezstitch.net. And this was originally going to be my third video, but I'm quickly going to post it as my second video on the Ezstitch system. I ordered these bags. This is the first time I've seen the bags. I'm very pleased with the bags. I have a lot going on. My mother-in-law, if you watched my video earlier, I stated my mother-in-law was moving in. In fact, I'm standing into the room that she's going to be moving into. And I have good light in here. I do not have good light downstairs where my frame is. So I just decided to swap the two videos and go ahead and do this video first. Originally, I was going to do this video third on these bags and accessories from Ezstitch. So they have three size bags, a small, a medium, a large. I got the smaller bag and the largest bag. The largest bag I got because it is 48 inches, which means that will hold the maximum size scroll rods that they carry. The bags are exactly the same. You can order the different coloring on the stitching on the front. I ordered blue for both of them. Very pleased with them. You can see that they are pretty well made, all in black. That's the only downside, of course, is it's going to show dirt. And if you peek inside this bag, you'll see I've got my sidebars in here that I've stuck in here. If you peek in the larger one, you can see I've got already my scroll rods, and this scroll rod has a project on it. So great way to keep your projects clean. They each have little carry handles. This one, of course, is smaller, so it's great to carry your smaller frames or your lap stand on the go. This one, I'm going to tell you, I really like the handles on this one because carrying these larger rods around is a little bit of a pain. And it was just easy to sling them on my back like a backpack. In addition to the two side handlebars, it's got a nice convenient hanging strap on the end. So if you wanted to hang it from a closet, you could. Really durable, pleased with all the stitching. I checked the stitching. They have good zippers. The zippers are high quality. A little stiff because obviously it's a new bag, but they do zip fine. And then in each side, each one comes a little pocket for your tools for your frame. So in here you can see I've got my knobs. And then I wanted to talk about these. These are the casters that attach to the lap stand. So why do I have extra ones? Because sometimes I want to quickly swap out my frames and I don't want to take these on and off too often because they can unscrew on the inside, especially if you're not very careful. This piece in the inside, which is for tightening, if you're not careful about using the Phillips screwdriver, they can come out. So I just don't like to unscrew them unless necessary. The other thing that I want to talk about was the tape, which before I moved Miss Miko, I had the tape right here because she was staring at it. So let me pause really quick and see where she batted it. Okay, so the tape is something else you can buy separately from them. You get lengths. This length I got with the floor stand. You can get a roll with the lap stand. I think you get a roll when you buy the scrolls, the rods, and the sidebars together as one frame. I think you get a roll as well. So you can see this is Velcro. It's hook Velcro. This makes sense because you've got the soft, fuzzy Velcro on here. So I'm going to be honest and say it's not cheap for this roll. Velcro in stores is not cheap either. Any hook Velcro will work though. So I'm going to say that I got a bunch of this when Joann's went out of business. As you can see, it is hook only, which is what you want. You want sticky back fastener and you want the hook only. You don't need the soft one. You can generally buy it from Velcro with both the soft and the hook, but then you're going to be throwing away half your package unless you have another thing that you are going to use that soft one for. It is not reusable, so when you put it on the fabric, you know, you're going to remove it at the end of stitching. It's not reusable. So this is one of the things that is about using these stands is you do have to replace the tape. Like I said, I've gotten bigger rolls for longer feet, but it is thicker. So here's my advice to you. If you have found thicker roll tape, it's good for things like painting fairy kits and even Joy Sunday and Spring Brand. Joy Sunday has smaller edges, but with these frames, the thicker hook tape is fine. You might lose your symbols on the bottom, but if you're using Ada in a kit for counted cross stitch or even weave, I'm going to recommend that you get and use the Ezstitch brand unless you can find it in the store, the Velcro this thin, which I have not been able to do. I've only been able to find it like about this and spots, you know, little dots, but I'm sure I could if I looked on Amazon. But really, I find that this is just the right width I want on counted cross stitch is to use this. So that would be my recommendation. Now, there's one other accessory that they sell, which is some tension, I think they're called tension knobs that I have on my Jasmine on my stand. So I will show you those with the stand. But I was so excited when I got this package because Ezstitch sent me a gift, and it came with a little note that says, "Free gift from us to you. Thank you for being such a loyal customer. People like you keep us in business." Wow, thank you, Ezstitch. I was so excited for my free gift. So I'm going to tell you, I'm not getting any money from Ezstitch. They didn't even ask me to do this. I'm doing this of my own desire because I really, really like their products. And what did they send to me? Drum roll, please. They sent me this cute little lamp. It's an LED clamp lamp. So I tested it. I wish I could test it in here for you. But unfortunately, the downside of this lamp, the only critique I had was the cord is very short. And it can't be a fast charging cord. So I need to go and find a larger cord. I did hook it up and test it. It does work great. And it clamps on the stand, the floor stand perfectly. And it's got 3 settings on here. So what a wonderful thing. It was free. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Ezstitch. I love it. And it's twistable. LED, very bright, guys. But the note in there was in Chinese, thankfully. Google Translator is my friend. And so I used it, and it said, only use a non-fat. It actually says use the cord that's with it only, but it's kind of a short cord. So I'm going to try it definitely said don't use a fast charging cord. So I'm going to try to find a non-fast charging cord tonight at Best Buy, and we'll see how that works. So yes, very, very quick video, but thank you, Ezstitch, and I hope you guys like these bags. I hope you learned a little bit about the tape. And the next video will be the floor stand. I promise. I know I promised last time. I'm so sorry, guys. If you like this video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to post more. I am a very, very, very newbie YouTuber. And also share. Feel free to share with other people who are cross-stitch because I totally am about teaching other people. And I hope to see you soon. Have a great and wonderful day.